Good evening, afternoon, morning, guys, whatever time it is. Today I got a 2014 Ford F-150 Eco-Boost, the XLT model. This is the 3.5 V6 twin turbo. Today I'm changing out the brake booster vacuum pump. On this particular model, I'm doing the mechanical pump that's cam driven. It's located off of the passenger side, rear of the head. I went underneath. There's 3 bolts that hold it on. Boom, boom, boom. 8 mil. There's a little key, the cam driven, little oil supply pickup tube. Now when you go to do it, there's only a vacuum line, clips onto here. It's held in by a horseshoe plastic type of, the other end fell down to the ground because it's really brittle. Anyhow, pull that sucker out before you unbolt it. You can access that on the top via that vacuum hose there that runs to the booster over there. Undo this little wiring harness from the valve cover bolt. That'll allow you a little extra room, as will the lower line. That one has a plug that goes into the back that will plug into, there's a little plastic sucker that plugs into the back there, and then a zip tie, and you just pull that out of the way. That'll allow you a little room to fish the pump past. The dealer wants $600 and something for this pump. I got a Motorcraft one off of eBay for 110 bucks. So that's what it looks like. I'm not sure the part number, and I'm not sure if any of that'll help you. But it's just 3 bolts that hold it on. You don't got to take this plate off or anything like that. That'll stay on there. Just 8 mil, one there, one there, one there. One key component that I recommend, just get a little bit of black RTV, and there's 2 spots that I saw on the stock pump that had black RTV here and here, kind of parallel of one another. I mimicked the factory pump, and I figured, well, right there and over there on the other side, figured if they'd put that there, then Ford knows that those are a particular leak area. So I just use black Permatex sealant, the Cheese Whiz can, best stuff out there. Anyhow, when you go to put it in there, just if you could pull your pump off, match them up, make sure the key matches. See, like this one's here, you know, by this little guy here. So just simply move because that's going to slide right into the cam. Now when you go to put it in, the key could fall or whatever, but ideally when it mates with the cam, it should line back up. So you might have to wiggle it around. Then these 2 dowel pins are going to lock it into place into the head, and there's no way to really get a torque wrench back in the armpit of hell, as I call it. So therefore I just use an 8 mil ratcheting wrench, and tighten this one here, tighten that one, then tighten that. Just don't go overdoing it, because you really don't want to break that stud off in there. If you broke the stud off in there, I don't know if you'd be able to get the pump out. So just use caution. Obviously they call for removing the wheel. I didn't want to remove the wheel. I just kind of moved it out as far as I could, and I'm not a very big fella, so I managed to climb in there and fish the bolts out. Anyhow, if this answers your questions, I'm glad it will. I had a hard time finding any video as to where it was, so I just kind of followed the line, and then oh, there it is back there. It blends right in with everything, and of course it's conveniently located on the rear of the cylinder head. Yay. Anyhow, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Take care.